That's locked. Okay. Yeah, it does. And hopefully they've now optimized the game with the latest patch. So I'm really hoping some of those optimizations help us out. Right. So now the plan is I'm going to dig all this like this. But then... Oh god. I'm going to have to manually go and cancel all these. Oh, it's going to be a pain. If I do it this way, I can get going. Yeah, I've got, so I showed you the reed fiber farms I've got going. I've planted a load of wild ones with pips. So we have loads of reed fiber and more coming. So don't worry about the reed fiber, that's in hand. How do I do this without this taking me forever? I don't know. Who's scalding? Ada, you're hot. Oh. This is transferring a lot of heat. Oh, that's not good. I tell you what, I'm going to kill this this line for now. Yeah, I could. I think that's probably going to be the best way to do it, isn't it? You're right, dig. Oh no, I can just undo dig. Here we go. Use the filter and then drag through the line. That's the answer. Like this, yeah. So we just... Still Ada, okay. Drag through the line. Drag through the line. I could have done the dig commands horizontally as well, but... There we go. I think that's got it. Problem solved. Okay, so yeah, this is going to be the natural tiles. We're going to have to work around these geysers and then do a count. This is going to be it's going to be big. I feel like this needs to be a thumbnail as well. Do some live thumbnail creation. I usually do it in post, but you can't do it before they've dug everything. Here we go. Grabbed it. That could well be the thumbnail for episode 50. Stay tuned. Or if you're watching on YouTube and you've already clicked on it, then you probably know. Cool. Yeah, so we've got loads of reed fiber. We've got loads of reed fiber here. See all these? I don't know how many I planted, but there's 0 plants. Well, there's 0 plants. So I don't count wild ones. Anyway, there's a load in there. Ooh. There's a load down here. There's more here. There's more here. I've got 150 and increasing, and they're always being consumed for my suits. That's why I planted a load of them. I was actually concerned about running out for suits. We got pee everywhere in the classic. We should put some drainage in here. I think someone suggested that. If you put a mesh tile in the first one, it may well drain the pee down to the bottom. What was also going on down here? We were still... just make sure our water supplies are okay. Okay, we've got a number of tons per tile. And I should check my Rodriguez. That's alright. I'm doing the classic classic fungus thing of doing a million things at once and forgetting about... Why is there petroleum in here? Guys, not good. Why is there petroleum coming to... because I... Yeah, it's coming out of here. There should be a filter on it, right? Where's my filters? Should I get rid of them? Where's this one going? Wheel line. I think it was going in here, wasn't it? How much oil and stuff we got in here? Okay. So yeah, our water supplies are thing. Right, I've got to go check this Rodriguez thingy I was building. No power. Yeah. Okay, but this is all set up. So if I do that. Let's get this one set up. And double check. Check oxygen in here. Going up slowly. So 480. It's getting better. Remember, 300 kilos per tile is 10 cycles. So we probably want at least a ton. Maybe a bit more. We can just store it. To get this built and then we'll close it off. Cool. And then that'll help. You may even disconnect the other one. I don't know. Is that going to cause any issues? I think the answer is no because there's a bridge, so we should be fine. And the vacuuming is ever going on here. We're down into the teens in milligrams. Bit annoying because there's multiple gas types. Yes, I do. Yeah, I use the infinite gas storage. I don't know how far you've caught up on the videos, but this is my infinite hydrogen storage for this run. And I currently have almost 700 kilos per tile. And this thing is like 80 something tiles big. So there's probably like... I don't even do the maths on that. 5 tons, 50 tons. So there's a lot of hydrogen in there that I have absolutely no use for. I mean, the petroleum generators make so much power that I don't think I have any issues. They are running. Yeah, they are running away. Let's do that. Let's try and nab these shovels. Don't know how they got in there. How's our starvation rates going? We have an egg. We have one egg. Good. And we have one more. Oh, it's 81. That's not great. Yeah, I don't like the submerged one because the thing is I match but the way that I'm running it, the oxygen lines run to gas vents. The gas vents overpressure when you have enough oxygen, so it stops. If you run them submerged, then it's difficult to stop the electrolyzers when you have enough oxygen. They just plow through all the water you've got. Which is why I prefer doing it this way. This way the oxygen has a shut off and then the hydrogen just kind of, you're managing the hydrogen to match. So yeah, I'm familiar with with those, but yeah, I just don't use them. Cool. So this is going now. I don't know actually how good this is. I mean, in theory this should be producing 888 grams per second. So this line should be reasonably full. And I'm just venting the hydrogen. It's like a very convoluted path to get from here to here, but there you go. We've built it now, so let's not complain. Probably take those out. Printables. I'll take the fruit. Oh, I'm just taking the fruit. Although I've got loads and loads of food, I'm most concerned about the food... the direction the food's going more than the amount of food I've got. If the food's decreasing, then it's not stable, even if I've got quite a lot. I always want it to be going up, so we'll do that. And meanwhile, this rocket should be filling nicely now, so 500 kilos. This is vacuuming. So I think we're in a bit of a waiting game right now. See the natural gas area's doing great. Slowly being built. I think we've still got more to go. Right, and I'm waiting on thermium or steel. I've got loads of steel now. From that iron that through. I think that was the last one, right? So this is now 75 natural gas generators. Nice. All vacuumed, all ready to go. I need more infrastructure on this. And submerge never worked for you, Razor. It mixes immediately instead and makes a normal Rodriguez. Yeah. To be honest, I haven't tried it because I conceptually don't understand how to control the oxygen levels. So by all means, if anyone can explain that to me in chat or in comments, I am I'm more than happy to learn, although I don't think that will convert me to using that design, but I'm always interested to know how that works. How stuff works in Oni. The more we know, the better. So yeah, this is just going to be a massive dig. I mean, this is probably going to take it will take a number of cycles. So we just have to let it run. Oh, right. I'm still a little bit under the weather. It's just too much or too little. So add more or less. Just do one of those and it'll be fine. Cool. So yeah, I think we're in a bit of a waiting phase, which I never like because I feel like I want to be doing stuff all the time. Oh god, that's a horrible noise. 18,000 rads per tile, that's great. Yeah, just have to wait for this to come through. Unfortunately, we've now got 4 things going, really, haven't we? So we got the nat gas builds going, the digging builds going on the second planetoid, the rockets filling for the marshy planetoid, and we're waiting for this to vacuum out down here. So this is now down into the micrograms. Ugh. More dupes on other planetoids. That's the plan. Yeah. So that's why I just did the geyser analysis for radioacto to calculate the size of this this farm. So we can definitely take more dupes on here. And then the outer planetoids I was working out as well. So the superconductive can't take any because there's no water or oxygen sources. The frozen planetoid I also believe doesn't have any oxygen, but I probably want to get there for some ions. So that I will run a mission that way too. In fact, I could probably start building that. That would be a good idea. The regolith usually has a steam vent, so I may be able to shelter a handful of dupes on there. The gas emu one doesn't have any oxygen. The water planetoid obviously has loads of water. I could shoot food or water or algae, but then why wouldn't I just have the dupes on the planetoid that's come from? Unless I run out of space on there, which I don't think I will. And to me, it doesn't make sense to have the dupes somewhere else from the oxygen production. I may as well just keep them on that planetoid, if you see what I mean. The food can grow anywhere, obviously, because that could just be wild planted. I can shoot stuff around, but it's just pointless. If the goal is pure numbers, just put the dupes where the oxygen is. That's kind of my logic. Let me know if you think there's a hole in that, but that's kind of where my head's at. Right, we'll just fill in some of these holes because you would need a few dupes on the other planetoids to maintain them, but the 2 that don't have any water, sorry, the 3 that don't have any water, there's 3. The gassy moo planetoid, I just think's pointless. There's nothing there that I want. The superconductive, that has the niobium volcano, but you can always just turn thermium back into niobium. So as long as you've got loads of tungsten, which I can get from space and from the marshy planetoid, I don't need to keep a presence on the superconductive one. That's also not necessary. And then the other one, the frozen one, I could keep a constant presence there, but realistically that would only be to recover iron. So if I set up some automated systems to recover the iron, I could then just send dupes to go get it every now and then, periodically just go grab it. We should definitely send some mining rockets out. So again, I think logically I need to colonize it, but I don't need a constant presence there. How are we doing on food? A bit sketchy, but I think we're good to go. Cyberdyne, yep. So that's my logic with that. So I'm not planning on having a presence on the superconductive or the or the gassy moo planetoid, and I'll probably have an automated presence on the frozen planetoid with somewhat regular dupe. Dupe goes, keeping 400 dupes on one planetoid. Yeah, well, that should be possible on this one. This one's going to take most of the most of the dupes. Really, I mean, you should get 400 on here in terms of resources and space. There's loads of space. On the second one, you just see the numbers, and that comes out to 81, which does just about fit. We have a giant farm here. We'll stick a base, cooling, oxygen down the side, and we can dig up some of the beaters if we want to. I'm currently planning on leaving them alone, but we can dig them up if we want to. And I have another 80 here. The rest, which I think, theoretically 600 is about what I calculated, is then split between the water planetoid and the marshy planetoid. If there is water on there, I need to double check that. So, yeah, I know I need oxygen for 401 planetoid, but I've counted for that. That's why I chose this map, because it's got all of the oil on, which will boost sour gas boilers, which give me loads of water. And then the gas boilers also feed slicksters that give me loads of barbecue. So a lot of this, there's water geysers on this map too, obviously. So I've got the saltwater geysers captured there and here. So they're all helping. That's going to give me a baseline of a lot of dupes, and then we'll just keep adding sour gas boilers, is the plan. Okay. So what was going on with the water situation? Right, so this is not in water anymore. Okay, I'm thinking we just leave this for now and we stop. Okay, stop. So we've pulled all the water out. Okay, this one's pulling water in. That one's... Cool. Now, so this had the filters on here, but the oil's not going anywhere. The oil's not going anywhere, but the petroleum... I have a petroleum line now, don't I? This is the petroleum line. So why don't I... Yeah, I'm just being an idiot. I should just build a... I should build an oil refinery here. Stick some floor under it. We'll just jump this over. Keep running at the same time. I gotta remember to stop pausing, because it really doesn't need to be paused. And then... We'll jump it back over in the meantime, but let's stick... ideally through a reservoir. We'll stick a reservoir. Always good to put a reservoir before the oil refinery if you're going to use one of these. Although that does make the piping nice and annoying. So we'll jump this back here, and then we'll basically just run it up to here. So we'll drain this oil line. Power. Oof, put it from in there. That's quite high. Never mind, they're both quite high on potential, but none of them are actually pulling it. Except I can't even get in there, so let's not bother with that. Still vacuuming. What's overheating? Critter feeder. Oh, yeah, whoops. Why are there two in here? Oh, because I... Whoops. Yeah, we're going to kill that one. Yeah, I wrangled it and I forgot to change the priorities on the... but I can't... Yeah, I can't delete that, can I? Okay, we'll just have to remember next time I do that. Okay, we'll put this out. Yeah, there's not a lot of cooling up here. There's not a lot of gas, there's very little heat transfer, that's the problem. So, yeah, lots to do, lots to do. Is that on a high priority? Get this built, guys, come on. Grab that meat. Yeah, I think fortunately with this one, this is just going to be a let them do it. I do want to double check that this is the correct placement for the glass forge. I haven't been an idiot because that could be embarrassing. This isn't... Okay. I'll have to run up the heavy watt, but that's fine. There's a heavy watt here, so if we just do that, and then... I'm just double checking in my head this is how this works, because we'll split it like that. I don't even know why. Why have I done that like that? That's just silly, isn't it? That's safe, so... We'll give this a go. I just want to double check that it does appear on the tile and not above it. Because I have only done this once actually, so... We'll give that a go. Right, this needs to be... shovels and quick before they run out. How are we doing on regolith actually? I have no idea how much we got. Okay, we've got 156 tons, which is a lot. But they will get eaten very quickly. Those voles, they just munch through regolith like nothing. So sounds like a lot now. I'm sure it's going to run out, and I'm not going to go get more from the regolith planetoid. So we'll see. The starvation ranching better work, or that's not going to work for us. Yay. Yeah, I probably should 6 this, shouldn't I? We'll just confirm that that makes the glass tiles in the right place, and if it is, then I'll fill in the gaps where I need natural tiles, but I don't have them. We'll have to drywall this off a little bit too. Yeah, but giant... there's some more giant projects to go. Well, we just got to watch them. This is getting down into the micrograms, which is good. Now, how's this going? Okay, cool. So, now this is pumping from here too, which is good. Okay, well, yes, it's good, but also I was planning on using this pipe, so that's not so good. Didn't think that one through. Okay. Oh no, that's not good. No, we just jump here, cancel that. Excellent, so we'll do that, and then, yeah, that's draining this pool too, which is good. And I'll stick this in the infinite storage for the petroleum, which is now being filled up from the boiler and from the Sexter farm. And currently has, what's that, 30 tons per tile there. Yeah, it kind of increases as you go along. 30 tons per tile is quite a lot. Okay, meanwhile we're going for the asteroid field, which is good. We'll grab some more tungsten out of that. And okay, we're at a ton per tile now, so that's 33 cycles. So actually I think we're kind of getting there with this. Let's put this to 50. Hold on, let's check this one. I had 45 cows in... I have 45 from 25, that's a bit of an odd conversion. 45 is 20 something cycles, so let's set this to 30, 35 maybe, 35 kilos. And we'll do a lovely pickled meal. And that's not grounded. And then this should be 2 in here. Do I have metal? Aluminium. Where's the refined? I need enough to build to build a checkpoint in flight. So let's stick 100 in there. Excellent. And then once that's filled, we can send that rocket off. Right, someone's got slime. Oh, why is this obsidian? Oh, damn it. Okay, so that's bad because it's obsidian, which is valuable. And it's the wrong material. How did that happen? Ooh, draw a straight line. Could hold down shift, but I didn't. Did we accidentally draw obsidian anywhere else? Because that's a waste of obsidian. And it's not efficient. Can I do... yeah, so I can set this to mineral. Yes, that's really super useful, isn't it? Yeah, that's not telling me anything. Did we use it? I hope we didn't use it anywhere else, igneous. Well, we may have used it in Rodriguez up here, did we? Nope. There's some... Okay, there is obsidian here, but that makes sense because this is in the rocket area. In fact, this should be obsidian, really, but... Oh, well. Okay, so we've got 2 suits, a load of oxygen, a load of food, and that. So... but this isn't a... I just want to be happy. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Glad to have you in. I'm assuming you come from YouTube, like many have. But, good to see you. Yeah, I've just realised this needs to be a completely different type of rocket. So that's not clever. Okay. Because I'm going to need a solid oxidizer tank, and I'm going to need trailblazers, aren't I? And I completely forgot about that. Do they need to be steel? They definitely don't need to be steel, do they? Does this fit? How tall is this rocket now? I don't even know. Does it say on here before it's built? No, okay. Oh god, and we can't get anywhere near building that. Also, these are now in the wrong place, which is great. And, yeah. Yeah, welcome in. Yeah, I had a lot of people in from YouTube, which is great. You've been watching the tutorials or the VODs or both? Yes. Yeah, there's quite a few people. See, well, Called Forth has joined the Discord as well. Hello, welcome into there. Razor's been invaded by an invasive species. Yeah. Well, that's cool. Thank you very much for watching. Appreciate everyone that does that. Yeah, it's great to have so many viewers. Definitely better than talking to myself. Hello, Cyberdyne. Welcome, welcome. You're doing my valuable space missions. You're in. So start of the stream, you came across and analysed some geysers for me very quickly, and now you're on the mining hunt. So doing good work there. Well, welcome in. So the Clay Ambassador program is basically a program for content creators that obviously stream or make videos around Clay games, which is mostly Don't Starve, and a bit of Oni as well, and I think they have some other games, but I wasn't as familiar with those. And basically it gives me slightly better access to other content creators and to the devs. So hopefully we should get some heads up on stuff. I'm hoping the main benefit I think for Oni is that we might hear about some content sooner than it's released. Obviously I will follow any NDA or whatever direction I need to about not releasing secret stuff, but hopefully I should hear about stuff earlier on. Why is this? Well, that's not good. But yeah, also for Don't Starve Together, I have drops enabled, which is great. So when they're running campaigns, I'm eligible for that program, which means that you can get items for Don't Starve when you watch me for whatever periods of time. So yeah, most of the benefits are kind of around Don't Starve as it stands. But yeah, I mean it's pretty good. Oh, this is in hydrogen. Is this killing my nature reserve? No. Okay. How far am I currently compared to the YouTube series? So, as it stands, as I'm recording right now, this is episode 50. And again, as it sounds right now, the last episode I released was 46 and 40. Sorry, 46 and 47 will be out tonight. So I'm a little bit ahead on Twitch versus the YouTube, but I should catch up by the next stream, so by next week. Everything should be out. I've just been putting out so many videos. I'm trying to do roughly one a day, like that, or certainly no more than one a day. And because I've been putting out so many tutorial bites and the 1,000 sub celebration and the fast friends bits, that means I haven't been able to put the VODs out, but they will come. Cool. So I don't have any sand here. Are you joking? There's no sand on this. That's one of those things, you just expect there to be sand everywhere, and then there isn't. So this is the floor in using the glass forge, but there should be a ton. Yeah, there's 820 tons of sand on this planetoid, so you're not short on sand here. Let's send some through. That's a filtration medium. You won't. Oh, that's terrible, but we love it. Get the dad jokes in. Why are we still... Okay, we should definitely get rid of this bin. Just wasting time. Although, no, I don't... I'm just wondering if there's planting room there. I think there is planting room. Cool. Yeah, keep coming with all the puns. I'll take all the entertainment we can get. Right, what's going on here? This is high priority, guys. Let's do this, please. How much oxalite do we need? I don't know. I can't remember. Just fill it up. We've got to get this done, guys. Come on. Yeah, I'm just happy to have people chatting, to be honest. Always good to have people in. Otherwise, I mean, I like to try and explain what I'm doing. Hopefully it helps people understand and is entertaining with my my classical radio voice. I think one of my YouTube commenters said. I wasn't clear if that was a compliment or sorry, that's unfortunate, but yes, I have been told I have a relaxing voice, which is all good. Can't complain about that. Okay, so yeah, just refilling this a bit because everything got shuffled when I realised I needed trailblazers. I didn't have them. Are we on height? 27 out of 35. That seems low. I don't know why is that so low. I know why that's low because I haven't put any petroleum tanks in here, which is a bit silly, isn't it? Voice for radio, yeah, and probably a face for radio too, but we won't say that. How does the pit planting work? They all seem to dislike the tiles. You want to plant mid. So pips can plant in any tiles except for neutronium and obsidian. So it's almost certainly not the tile. If they've got the seeds and they've got natural tiles to plant on and they're not planting, then from my experience there's usually one of two issues. One is you may not have enclosed them in properly. So if they're in a giant room or they're not really in a room, they're in the entire map without a door, they can refuse to plant for that reason. And then the second reason is that there are too many plants within the area. So you can only plant 3 plants in a specific area. So they look 5 to the right and 6 to the left, and 5 up and 6 down. So if you take this plant, if you take any of these slots here, because there's 3 plants here, you couldn't plant anything here, and there's 3 to the right, 3 to the left, sorry. So none of these are eligible for planting because there's already too many. So it's usually one of those 2 reasons. Try enclosing them in a smaller room and make sure you've checked the spacing of the plants. That's a common issue. Could have a voice radio and a face for TV. Yeah, I considered camming, but it makes me feel a little bit uneasy. And yeah, I'm not an attractive lady, so that's always helps on Twitch. But what is that the wrong word? I considered using a camera. Oh dear, don't clip that. Yeah, very chill voice. Great. I think some people. Well, actually, I've had multiple people tell me that they watch my videos as they fall asleep, and I think they mean it in a nice way. So you've got to be careful saying things like that. Your voice puts me to sleep. Thank you, I think. That's cool. I'm all good with people watching my my VODs or my streams as they fall asleep. I just joke. Yeah, do a fungus ASMR ASMR video. Well, that's what these playthroughs are. Really, they're just giant ASMR videos with a bit of owning going on in the background. It depends who says it and how they say it. But yeah, I think they meant it as a compliment. What's going on here? Why are we? Is that no? What happened to my sand? I did ask for some sand a while ago, didn't I? Is there a reason why I didn't allow manual use? That's why. There we go. Oh no, we'll bring sand. Okay, so this is almost vacuumed out, and it pretty much is there, which is great. So once this is vacuumed out, we can... Oh, did I? Yeah, okay, so I built some bridgey stuff in here and then completely forgot. This will just fold away. Excellent, and then we can break in here, and that means I'm gonna have to... I built these as heavy... Oh, come on. Why have I built them like that? That's silly, isn't it? These need to be conductive. Let's do that. That. Your rods are the last thing I watch each night. The first thing is... Oh, that would be a nice thing to hear. No complaints on that. Right, so we started our little waterfall. In fact, that's going to mean I need to sort all of that out. We should get some gas coming through here too. What I'll do is... Yeah, we need to rebuild this. Right. Yeah, we're still mining, so... Just keep checking the ship. Okay, got quite a while to go on that. It's a couple of cycles. Come on guys, build this, and then... I assume I have room for the fuel tanks. Are they 4s or 5? 1, 2... They're 5s, aren't they? And I've got 27, which means I need to delete 2 of these. That's solar panels. Oh, don't do that. It's just a cheat for deconstructing stuff without dupes. Change the module, and then cancel the build. Deconstructed. Thanks, Kem. You can post that to the Discord if you want. That's what I torment Twitch streamers and of clipping things and posting them to the Discord. By all means go for it. We must have quite a lot of oxygen in here by now. 1200 kilos. So I'm gonna turn this off. Got my lovely switch for that. Thank you. Cool. So that's built. I need to set crew for this, don't I? So Wolf's the pilot. Let's just check skills. Where are you at, Wolf? Okay, Wolf's already a digger, which is great, and a pilot. Who else have we got? I need another digger. Ellie? digger and builder. That seems like a good... thanks for the follow. The other faff. Hello, hello. Thank you for the follow. Man, 149? You might have been 150 or that... you were 150. Thank you very much. Here we are, we're growing. Yes, I just want to be happy. You may have a dupe, of course. Let me just change the crew. I'm going to take any. Just pick anyone you want, basically. Any normal dupe name you're free to replace if you have any favourites. I have quite a lot of dupes, so you're more than welcome to have one. Where are we going? A researcher. Okay, I can try and find you one. I think Cyberdyne was my main researcher. Oh no, I should probably do a bit of skillsy bits here, shouldn't I? Who else needs skills? Who needs skills? Line up for the skills. Give everyone carrying because carrying's the best. And no one literally needs anything else. Oh, whoops, I just gave him doctoring. Didn't mean to do that, but whatever. Right, who's a researcher? I don't have that many researchers, I don't think. I only got a handful because you don't need that many, so... Who do we have? I'm going to be an engineer. Yeah, the FAF... yeah, I did recognise the FAF. I thought... I wonder if that was like your second account or something, but welcome in, welcome in. Good to see you on the stream. Do you want... Oh no, that's Sam. If Sam's taken... I think my researchers might be taken. I've got to find the third one. Who's the third one? And welcome Howlbear. Yeah, I'm liking the logo. It's a cool logo. And Kamalo's the other one. I don't have a researcher free. I want to be happy, unfortunately. You have to pick something else. I only have a very few of them because you don't need that many. Check 6 there. Oh no, don't kill the shine bug. But yeah, no, the clay stuff's great. I say, hoping to try and expand out some Don't Starve bits. I streamed. That's quite a lot of dupes for 1/6. Oh, Wolfrat, thanks for the sub. Much appreciated. Oh, great, now we're growing like mad. You got some... Oh, sorry, you got... yeah, I wasn't paying attention. No, I don't have a researcher free for you, I just want to be happy, so you have to pick someone else, I'm afraid. Apologies, I have a handful, and they're all taken. Yeah, all duped up. But thank you, Wolfrat. That's yeah, really appreciate the subs. You should have my handiwork with the sub badge. And the awesome emoticons that weren't done by me and therefore actually look good. If I can't give you a researcher, I can give you an engineer if you want. There must have been a free engineer somewhere. I think I just gave one. Oh, did I just click off one? Ren. I'll give you Ren if I can find him. Where is he? Look at those lovely emotes. They're really cool. I'm assuming you want... I just want to be happy. It's a very long name. I don't know what actually. I don't know what the limit is on these dupe names. I haven't tried it. Because it feels like a Let's Game Out thing where you just put in the most ridiculous name you can think of that's clearly way too long. I don't know if any of you watch his content. Right. Let's do fuel tanks. That's okay. I mean, if you want, you can have any name you want. I don't. If you want to name a dupe, it doesn't have to be your name, but that's usually the easiest way for me to do it. But you know, can do anything we want. Is that going to come across? No, we'll just delete that. I'll do that. Whoop, there you go. You don't get the hand. Oh, you're the founder. Apparently, You can change off the first badge. I think you can if you go on. I haven't tried it, but there should be a like a my appearance thing or something in the chat options where you can customize which badge and what your color is and all that stuff. I think. So I'm not an expert on these things. Just have a play around clicking on the options buttons until you find something that looks sensible. I think there's a way to do it. Cool. So I think we will set this to crew. Okay, so that should flow in, and then once we're all in, we'll be good. Okay, I think we're in, so we should now be able to build our logic point. Let's do that. Did that go? Yep, okay, they're building, and then just check the range should be shooting up. Excellent, excellent. And then I think we're good to launch. So check the food's good. Oxygen's fine. They're all happy. How much is this? 63,000 kilocalories. There's a weird conversion here between weight and calories. There's 35 goes to 63. Some weird number. Anyway. Now technically we only need 10 for this. 10 tiles of range. But I'm going to give it some more because if anyone was watching the VODs for a while back, some of the earlier ones, I managed to get Dupes stuck on the superconductive planetoid because some oxalite disappeared. I don't mean I undercalculated it, it disappeared out of the bay. Going to do consumables for Ellie and Wolf. So let's overfuel these rockets and then we'll be safe. We're playing around with the pickled meal settings. There we go. Perfect. Hey, there you go, Wolf. Right, you found it. See, I made that. It's like, I feel like a child that's come home from school with a pasta art. Look, I made this. I go, yes, that's very nice. and then put it on the fridge under something that's that covers up the horrendousness. It's not too bad. I've got so the ooh, oh, this is overheating now. So okay, get rid of that. Yeah. Okay. So so global setting on the Twitch, on your Twitch profile, is it? Or or on the channel. Oh, good. Thank you. Yeah. So I made that's like the base one, and then they change color, and you get more dots, and then once you get into, I think is it 4 months or 6 months? I think it might be 4 months. I can't remember exactly which one it changes. But you then get stars and it goes bronze, gold, and bronze, silver, gold. If anyone has ever subscribed for that long, it seems like a very long time. Ah, right, okay, so it's kind of like all or nothing, yeah. Okay, we can now launch this, so we should be good to go. Go, go, go. Who made a mess? Wolf just made a mess? Ah, because it was grounded and the toilet was out of use. Whoopsie. We'll just mop that up. Also, a tip here as well for anyone building rockets. This is kind of a neat thing I came up with. I enclosed the gas vent with airflow tiles so they can't pee on it. Which is important because if you get a little bit of pee down here, you basically make like an infinite storage setup. Infinite gas storage. Which it might have already done. And then you end up with 8 kilos per tile in the room. So something's gone wrong here anyway. But yeah, this is meant to stop that happening. I don't quite know how that's happened anyway, but yeah, that's a neat thing to include. It does take a bit of space though, so if you can integrate that into your room dividers, then do, definitely. But that's a neat thing I kind of came up with. I don't think I've seen anyone else do that. So there you go, tips with rocket interiors. Right. This is all built now, isn't it? So good. And there's barely any oil here, so probably what I want to do is take this out. This should all go. And then Just kind of drain it. Let's drain it this way. Yeah, I did. Let's see. Oh, they've entombed the Robo Miner. Well, that's good. Usually I put 2, but there we go. Didn't bother. Yeah, I don't know if I'm naturally doing my radio voice or what, but you know, I can definitely turn that on. Next up on GC Fungus Radio, rocket interior tips. Gonna be introducing classical music as well. Right, what's going on here? So, what I wanted to do was a quick test on this hydroponic, just to make sure I'd got this right. So let's whack this on as top priority. This is also going to make a complete mess of liquids, which is probably my hallmark at this point as well. I haven't really thought about liquid management like at all. Yeah, to build the road miner on the like up here, but it, no, on the roof of the ranch area it won't make any difference because they can put solid tires out anywhere. So usually the best way to do it is just to have 2, but I didn't leave enough space, so we're just going to go with it. Right, let's make this. Let's add another one back in because we're probably going. This one's going to die pretty soon, I think. Oh no, that one's a relatively new one. Okay, no bother with that. Cool. But we're now sending out our 2 intrepid explorers to the marshy planetoid. We've got a quarter of the drill cone left on that. Diamond is healthy. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, I didn't design this well at all. But given I'm only going to have 1 shove hole in here for seeding the starvation ranch, then I'm going to roll with it and have it be a bit messy. Because I can't be bothered to redesign it now. But you're right. I have done shovel ranches before, so I probably should have known better than that. But I didn't really think too much. Did this work? Okay, so what it's done, I completely missed it on camera, but okay, there's 5 kilos of glass in here and 5 in there. If I delete these now, what should happen is that the glass will pop out and form a tile where the hydroponic tile was. I'm pretty sure that's how this works. And pop. And pop. Yeah, it is as easy as that, and I got it right, so that's great. We'll just ping another one of those through. Interesting though. I should have put a limiter on here because I've sent. Yeah, I sent 10 down there, 10 down there. Interesting, didn't send 5 down here though. Oh, there's 2. There's 2 in there. Let's try that. There is 2 kilos in here. Yeah, and then a natural glass tile, and that's literally it. You just plug the glass forge into a hydroponic tile, delete the hydroponic tile, and it gets replaced with a natural one. It's so easy. No cooking, no deconstructing doors. Way easier. Mawari, hello. Thank you very much. Good to see you. Hope it's not too late. Yeah, I can't claim the credit for this one. I'm pretty sure I read it online somewhere. I don't know who to credit for, to be honest. But yeah, works like a treat. So much easier than all the other methods. So I will definitely be featuring that in the tutorial bite for Wild Farms. But yeah, it just makes it so much easier. But that is also good because that confirmed that it's in the correct place. Interesting as well. So if you have glass in it and you hit the empty building, which I don't think there's an option unless it's got stuff in it. If you put empty building, it makes the glass tile above the hydroponic. But may as well just delete it because that's what we want. So that means where I've got gaps here that I haven't got tiles in already. I just need to fill them in. And then we're going to have to deal with the geysers and the satellite. I could just delete the satellite, actually. They are deconstructible. They may need the gravitas deconstruction, but I'm not sure. Yeah, well, it's such a complicated game. I mean, I definitely feel for the devs of trying to predict everything is basically impossible. There's lots of weird emergent behaviour. I mean, you could say that they could have patched it, I think, if they wanted to. I mean, there's a lot of exploits in this game that are regularly used. In this case, starting to get a bit annoying because that's not good. That they could have patched and they haven't. So, but I mean, the particularly broken one I think that I don't use because it's too broken is the is using, if you use wild planting in a buried decorative pot, you can then put food plants into domestic pots, and they grow at domestic speeds but require no resources, and you can manually plant them. Yeah, it's completely broken. Breaks the game. So you can just get infinite food way quicker. Well, struggling with a save there. Really struggling. So that's the other one that I do use, which is also game breaking, is the Atmos suit in the satellite. Sorry, Atmos suit running out of oxygen. I said in a satellite. So if they run out of oxygen in a suit, but they're in an oxygen environment, they recover their breath, but they don't consume any oxygen. So they consume no oxygen. So if you want, like this, if I were to cheese this attempt, you know, with all the exploits I've got to hand, I can very quickly plant infinite food, right, really easily. I can put them all in suits in an oxygen, and they'll never need any oxygen. I can just take every single dupe I want, and I can have infinite them until my computer implodes. There's a really easy way to cheese this. So I'm not doing that. I still use the suit trick for rockets because doing anything else is just such a pain. For things like this, so a drilling mission, I just leave them in a suit. They never consume any of this oxygen, and I don't have to supply it. It just makes it easier. After I hit 600, maybe. I think my computer might have imploded before then anyway, but yeah. I mean, the whole place that this this run through idea came from was mostly from. So my first thought was, how do I fill a classic sized map? Right, because I've played loads of classic sized maps in the base game, not so much as Spaced Out actually. But in the base game, right, and you get to late game, you do all achievements, you get loads of rockets, you build a big base and even like 100 dupes or something, and then you take up like an eighth of the map, and then the rest of it is just strip mined emptiness. I'm just like, I want to fill this with stuff. How do I fill it with stuff? Well, I need more dupes. Okay. Then that led me on to the question of, okay, how many dupes can you actually theoretically sustain? Oxygen from water being the limiting factor. And that kind of is how I came to the idea of doing this run. So, yeah. I could cheese it afterwards, we'll see. It's going to be a while before I get there. So, especially if I'm only doing a couple of hours a week. So, we might, if we want to speed this up, have to do more. Then that's going to flood the YouTube with the VODs, but there you go. That's what I'm not sure how to balance, because I kind of want to stream a bit more, but I don't want to flood the YouTube video, the YouTube channel just full of VODs. I think, to be honest, I don't think the algorithm loves the VODs. Yeah, so I'm all good with more streaming. And say I'm still just having a think about how I want to do Don't Starve, because I definitely need to do more Don't Starve content. Like the stream I did with Beat. Alright, so this is here. So, yeah, about 300 episodes is about right, to be honest. Is kind of where I was, yeah. doing the maths is where it comes out to. So this could be a long one. Yeah, doing. Yeah, I could make a second channel. I don't know. I have to have a think about it. Right. Let's crack on with this. So, where are we going to land? Where's a good place to land? That looks pretty good to me. We'll land down here. And if you've seen the tutorial bite for how to colonize planetoids, it should be pretty familiar. We'll just land one. And then we can go back up to the rocket. And we'll deploy. Oh dear, oh no, okay. Alright, I was worried there that there was no suit because there's a worn suit. But luckily, right, this is another tip. Stick in some spare Atmo suits, and then if they get worn out, you can have a new one. So luckily that saved me there. Otherwise, that would have been a problem. But yeah, if you've just watched that one today, this will look very familiar to you. So we're gonna... did that do... We're going to deconstruct that, and then we need some, before we dig in, we need some rock so we can build a ladder. We're going to deconstruct these. Dig in,